Good evening, everyone. This is such a fun celebration. Are you already having fun? All right. I'm having fun. This really is a tremendous evening celebrating the best and brightest students and alumni. We are so thrilled to have you. This is the 29th annual awards celebration of the Sam M. Walton College of Business, and it's going to be fun. We're very proud to recognize our outstanding students who represent the best and brightest of the next generation of business leaders. When you're graduating from the Sam M. Walton College of Business, you're graduating from the business school named after the best entrepreneur in history, and so that's a lot to live up to. We're also honored to recognize our 4 exceptional Walton alumni. Ed Wilson will introduce later, will receive the Lifetime Achievement Award. John and Stormey Collins, the Entrepreneur of the Year Awards, and Greg Colvin, the Outstanding Service Award. Now, I'm going to introduce them later, and they will come up here at various points during the time this evening. But we were very careful in how we selected these outstanding alumni. We wanted to pick alumni who, as students, you could look up to and say, I want to be like that. Now, I know that the alumni that are hearing this are thinking, what, me? We always feel that way. These are humble people, but they have made a huge impact on their industries and our communities. We're also honored to have some other special guests with us tonight. One of them I want to recognize is Colonel Nate Todd, who is on the Arkansas Board of Trustees. Nate, will you stand up? Colonel Todd. Colonel Todd joined the Board of Trustees. He's the second newest. We have 10 Board of Trustees, and one rotates off each year and one rotates on. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. I also want to recognize my lovely wife who's sitting next to the Colonel. Suzanne, would you stand up? She has put up with a lot over the past 8 years of me being dean, because we have so many evening events and so many events in general. She never complains. So very, very happy. And we have 2 emeritus faculty members here. David Douglas, will you stand up? John Norwood. Now there's another one on here that isn't listed, but I saw him here, John Todd. John, would you stand up? Are there any other emeriti that I missed? Hopefully not. If I did, I didn't do it on purpose. I also want to recognize my senior associate dean, Brent Williams. Would you stand up, Brent? Brent is going to become interim dean when I go back to the faculty August 14th. And he is very, very well prepared for this job. He's a great leader. So he'll start August 14th. He may feel like he's already started, I don't know. Now, I'm going to do something we don't usually do at these events. And that is, I'm going to have Greg and Sarah Colvin's 3 young ladies come up here and help me. Don't be afraid. You can do it. Come on up. There's nothing to be afraid of. I just thought, I feel sorry for them. They could get kind of bored. So I'm going to have them help me a few times tonight. Here, come over here in the middle. So one thing we don't usually do at these events we're going to do tonight, thank you, Colvin girls, we're going to call the hogs. Now, some of the people here have never called the hogs, but go ahead and stand up, and we will lead you in calling the hogs. Are y'all ready? Okay, girls, ready? Ready? Those Colvin girls know what they're doing. Now, thanks to all of you for joining us tonight. We're going to start. So the Walton College is very pleased to present the Outstanding Service Award to Mr. Greg Colvin. He's joined tonight by his wife, Sarah. Sarah, would you stand up? Their children, Chloe. Where's Chloe? Oh, go ahead and stand up. Gregory. Oh, they go out. They're going to help me a little bit later. And Millie, they were the ones that were up here helping to call the hogs. And Greg is a very dedicated supporter of the Walton College. He serves on my executive advisory board. And he's been involved in our Garrison Financial Institute board as well. Despite being extremely busy with family and a highly successful career, Greg has continued to give his time and talents for the benefit of the college, from hosting events to volunteering to lead initiatives to making vital connections for the college and creating opportunities for students. He's a constant advocate for the advancement of the college. Walton is truly grateful for his service and proud to call him an alumnus. An appreciation for his many contributions to the Walton College. Please help me congratulate Greg Colvin for the 2023 Outstanding Service Award. Thank you.
Well, it's an honor to be here tonight. I see a lot of smiling faces in this crowd. Students and especially parents. And I can only imagine, given what I have with me tonight, how proud y'all must be of your children to be in this highly successful atmosphere that these gentlemen have put everyone into. I'd like to thank all the people that I've had the opportunity to work with at the Walton College that, have helped us do everything from visiting schools to putting events together. I learn a lot every time I get to come to a meeting at the DEAB, and it's been an unbelievable experience for me. And something that I never really thought about a whole lot until I got the opportunity to do it. You come up to the University of Arkansas these days and you see all this stuff going on. And I remember when I went to college, they showed up at college and I just thought college happened. That's just what you did every day. You went to college. And then you really see what's going on when you have the opportunity to work with people like Matt. And, I would like to thank Matt Waller for everything he's accomplished in 29 years at the University of Arkansas. Imagine the devotion for 29 years of making everything better every year for you students. It's just unbelievable. Matt's brought a very entrepreneurial spirit to this school. It's just, it's unbelievable. For example, the growth of the college, the tuition in the Walton College is up 40%. Since he became the dean in 2015, I think I'm right on that number. How about the creation of the supply chain school? Number one supply chain school in the country. Now, that's an accomplishment. Who ever heard of supply chain back in our day, right? I mean, and now I live it and breathe it every day in the business I'm involved in. And the shortage, can you figure us out? We still can't figure out how to solve it. And not only that, he's had the ability to raise the money for all the projects that he's taken on. It's unbelievable. Thank you, Matt, for all you've done. It's unheard of, and wouldn't happen without your leadership. All right, to all those that are getting ready to enter what I feel like will be the time of your life, it certainly has been mine. I can't think of very many minutes in my life where I did not have a good time, and I have to give my parents a lot of credit on that. I wish they could be here tonight, and boy, what I wouldn't give to be able to go back and do it one more time. You know, the thing that all you students here today, there's a lot of negativity in the markets, in all over the news, and you know, it's been going on for as long as I can remember. In my career, there was something all the time. So if I have to say anything or have anything to say to you, is focus on the positives, because if you focus on the positives, it will project you to wherever you want to go. And you know, I can remember throughout my career, I mean, right out of the gate, first business I was in, oil went from 40 to $8. My future fortune was I had to go figure something else out. And I did. And I got another great opportunity to enter the financial business. And I figured it out. And I would say that, you know, that's gone on all my career, whether it was 9/11, which was tragic, financial crisis in 08. And it's going to continue to happen. But you focus on the positives, you'll be okay, because we're all still here tonight, right? And the only other thing I'd like to emphasize is be persistent in what you do, love what you do, and be the best at it. And don't forget to build relationships, because relationships, as you will find, are going to be the most important thing in your career. And it takes a lot of work to build them, and it takes a lot of work to keep them. But they will help you succeed. And whatever you do, be the best every day. And if you do that and you love what you do, you'll be very successful. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. And I'm a very happy guy. I got a beautiful family right here. And hopefully they'll take it to the next chapter.
Okay, now we're getting ready to give out the awards. So we're going to need the faculty members from each department and division of our college that have selected students for the Outstanding Student Awards And these students have put in a lot of extra effort and time to achieve excellence. And so for the next part of the program, we need the department chairs in accounting, economics, finance, and information systems. Please approach the stage to my immediate left. Are we all over here? And then also, I'm going to have, we don't normally do this, but we're going to have something a little different tonight. The Colvin girls, Chloe, Gregory, and Millie, would you come up? You can come up over here. We're hoping they're going to go to school here. And so we're doing a little bit of selling tonight. I think we might, I'll ask them at the end if they're going to come to school here. We'll see. So you can go over here. Brent's going to help you know what to do, because I don't know what we're doing. So Dr. Gary Peters, chair of the William Dillard Department of Accounting, one of the few named departments. Doesn't that sound good? The William Dillard Department of Accounting and the Sam M. Walton College of Business. I think it sounds good. But Dr. Gary Peters is the chair of that department, and he's going to present our outstanding students.
Thank you, Matt. Audience, please hold your applause till I've recognized all the students. I'm pleased to present this year's outstanding undergraduate and master's students in accounting. Caroline Judy. Caroline is a double major in accounting and Spanish, is an honors college fellow, and vice president of meetings for Beta Alpha Psi. She volunteers with the C. Limites program, I'm sure I've said that wrong, for bilingual education, I need to work on that, in Springdale elementary schools. She will be continuing at the Walton College next year in the Masters of Accountancy program. Reagan Kennedy. Reagan is a double major in accounting and finance. She is vice president of Beta Alpha Psi, a member of Beta Gamma Sigma, and has studied abroad with Simba in summer of 2021. After graduation, she will be continuing at the Walton College in the Integrated Master of Accountancy program. Erica Roberts. Erica is our outstanding Masters of Professional Accountancy student. Erica was principal cellist of the University Symphony Orchestra, received the Arkansas Society of CPA Scholarship Award, and earned the Presidential Community Service Award for 3 years in a row. After graduation, she will work as a tax accountant at Walton Enterprises Incorporated in Bentonville. One thing that's not in her bio that I'm going to add is she is one of our leading master's students in that she has already passed 2 out of the 4 parts of the CPA exam. So she is leading the way for our other students. Caroline and Reagan, take note. We're expecting that of you next year. So help me congratulate them.
Dr. Raja Kali, chair of the Department of Economics, will now recognize the outstanding students in economics.
Thank you, Matt. I'm honored to present this year's outstanding students in economics and international business. Abigail Lindsay. Abigail is double majoring in economics and political science. She's an honors college fellow, was a member of ASG Senate, and participated in Model United Nations. After graduation, she will attend law school. James Wallace. James is an Eagle Scout, served as head delegate for National Model United Nations, and was a 2023 Capitaf Scholar. After graduation, he will continue at Walton College in the Master of Science in Economic Analytics program. International business, Shannon Morneau. Shannon is president of Economics Forum, was named Outstanding Delegate at the National Model United Nations Conference, and was a Capitaf Scholar. After graduation, she has accepted a position in the rotational program with Colgate-Palmolive, with whom she previously interned. Please join me in congratulating these wonderful students.
Dr. Pu Liu, Chair of the Department of Finance, will now announce the awards for the outstanding students in finance.
I'm pleased to present this year's Outstanding Students in Finance. Alice Barbosa. Alice has been named to the Chancellor's List and received the Ethel Harper Phillips and the Walton College academic scholarships. After graduation, she will be working as an auditor for Tyson Foods and is very excited to put in practice everything she has learned at Walton College. Alice. Elizabeth Franklin. Elizabeth is a senior on the Arkansas soccer team, the president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and was a captain of the 2023 Intramural Basketball Championship team. Next year, she will be using her 5th year of eligibility on the Arkansas soccer team to pursue a Master of Science in Finance after spending the summer interning with VP companies in Sun Valley, Idaho. Elizabeth. Nate Kleypas. Nate was a recipient of the Ethel Harper Phillips Scholarship, the Matthew Ridgway Jones Endowed Scholarship, and the Chancellor's Scholarship. After graduation, he will work as an investment banking analyst at Truist Securities in Atlanta. Nate. Daniel Keel. Daniel is a double major in finance and accounting. He's a member of the Beta Gamma Sigma, president of the Walton College Finance Association, and involved in fixed income and portfolio management student managed fund classes. After graduation, he will move to Little Rock to work for Stevens Inc. in the corporate finance division. Daniel. Hannah Strombaum. Hannah has received an Honors College research grant for her thesis on the effects of studying abroad on mental health. She served on the board for Leadership Walton, has been named to the Chancellor's List every semester, and is completing her undergraduate degree with a 4.0 GPA. Next year, she will take a gap year while applying to medical school. Master of Science, outstanding student, Connor Howe. Connor was a winner of the 2023 Stevens Stock Pitch competition, is a member of the Beta Gamma Sigma, and volunteer at various animal shelters throughout the state. After graduation, he's seeking full-time employment in the financial services industry and is excited to apply the skills and the knowledge gained through the Master of Science in Finance program. Please join me recognizing and congratulating the outstanding students in finance.
Dr. Susan Bristow, Assistant Chair of the Department of Information Systems, will recognize the outstanding Information Systems students.
I'm honored to present this year's outstanding undergraduate and master's students in information systems. Reese Hodgson. Reese is triple majoring, not just double, but triple majoring in accounting, finance, and information systems. He is an Honors College Fellow, has been lead tutor at the Student Success Center since freshman year, and is president and co-founder of Amnesty International at the U of A. After graduation, he will work as a financial analyst in Walmart's Accounting and Finance Department Development Program. Congratulations. Sam Mosier. Sam is a double major in Information Systems and Arabic. He is a member of Beta Gamma Sigma, a recipient of the AIS and the King Fahd Center for Middle East Studies scholarships. He works full-time at the Walton College as a system administrator and will start the Professional Master of Information Systems program this fall. Congratulations, Sam. Savannah Rubino. Savannah is head tutor at the Walton Business Communications Lab, host of Walton Biz Talk podcast, and Walton College Presenter of the Year finalist. After graduation, she has accepted a role in the General Management Development Program at CVS Health. Congratulations, Savannah. Masters of Applied Business Analytics, Pummy Singh. Pummy is associate member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, which is the second largest professional body of chartered accountants in the world. She is a member of Beta Gamma Sigma and loves spending time with her family. She is currently seeking a full-time opportunity to apply her knowledge and skills in a meaningful way. Master of Information Systems, Hannah Dimmitt. Hannah is a member of the Walton Honors Program and received the MIS Outstanding Student Scholarship and Cherokee Nation Scholarship. After graduation, she plans to travel to Europe and is in job negotiations with several companies. Congratulations.
At this time, department chairs and the outstanding students from management, marketing, strategy, entrepreneurship, venture innovation, Supply Chain Management, and MBA. Please approach the stage immediately to my left. Dr. John Dellery, Chair of the Department of Management, will present the outstanding management students. Thanks, John.
It is my pleasure to present this year's outstanding students in management. Kaylin Aldridge. Kaylin is double majoring in management and political science. She's an Arkansas Alumni Association Senior of Significance, an Associate Justice for Associated Student Government Judicial, and Membership Director of the Student Society of Management Excellence. After graduation, she will attend law school at the University of Colorado in Boulder. Savannah Kirk. Savannah served as president of the Student Society of Management Excellence and Master of Rituals and Vice President of Membership for Alpha Kappa Psi. After graduation, she will continue working full-time as an enterprise customer development specialist for SupplyPike, a supply chain software company. Madison Martin. Madison is the recipient of the NRTA Scholarship and has been named to the Chancellor's List, to the Walton College Dean List, and after graduation, she plans to attend law school. Please congratulate this year's outstanding students in management.
Dr. Molly Raper, Associate Professor in the Department of Marketing, will now present the awards to our outstanding marketing and retail students. Thanks, Molly.
Thank you. I'm pleased to present the outstanding students in marketing and retailing, and I'm so excited to be invited to do this every year, considering I always break the rule of staying strictly to the script. I'm sorry, Carolyn Eiler, but Greg Colvin thinks he's the happiest person here, but I am, because I have the world's best job, and I have so many Raper marketing students and Chimba students getting awards, and get to see Greg from our college days and meet Colonel Todd, and so much to celebrate, so I'm the happiest, Greg. Michelle Atungalu. Michelle is double majoring in marketing and supply chain management. She has won the Presenter of the Year award, served in the youth ministry of Christian Life Cathedral, has been named to the Chancellor's List 3 years in a row. She is currently seeking full-time opportunities for after graduation, and she can get her resume to you. Emma Bullock. Emma is a member of Pi Beta Phi sorority. She recently completed the Venture Internship Program, where she worked with the Little Rock startup, Gentry Professional Services. After graduation, she is excited to continue her education in our outstanding MBA program. Sarah Eddings. Sarah is a member of Kappa Kappa Gamma and the Real Estate Club, and has been named to both the Chancellor's and the Dean's List. After graduation, I'm so excited she will be in our first cohort of the Master of Science in Marketing program. Kennedy Fitzpatrick. Kennedy is double majoring in marketing and management. She's a member of the Walton Honors Program and Zeta Tau Alpha sorority. She's interned with the Kellogg Company. After graduation, she's moving to Dallas to pursue her marketing career. And Katie Fowler. Katie has studied abroad in Florence, Italy, and completed a sales and marketing internship at Coca-Cola. She's also been named to the Chancellor's List. After graduation, she'll continue at Walton College, also in our brand new Master of Science in Marketing program. Jillian Gillen. Jillian is a volleyball student athlete at the University of Arkansas and impressively is a two-time Volleyball SEC Scholar Athlete of the Year. After graduation, she will continue in our accelerated MBA program at the Walton College and compete as a student athlete during her 5th year of eligibility. And Mackenzie Keys. Mackenzie is double majoring in marketing and supply chain management. She's a member of SUI and Zeta Tau Alpha. She's interning with the Hershey Company, with whom she has accepted a category analyst role after graduation and recently learned that her dream location of Bentonville was where they have assigned her job to start. Congratulations. Maggie Moore. Maggie has been named to the Chancellor's List every semester and has served as corresponding secretary for Zeta Tau Alpha and member relations chairman of Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society. After graduation, she will begin her career with Goosehead Insurance in Texas. And Taylor Poe. Taylor is double majoring in marketing and finance. She served as chair of the Dean's Student Collaboration Team, director of external relations for the Walton Honors Executive Board, and received a student undergraduate research fellowship grant. After graduation, she'll work as a management consultant with Credera, which is a global management and technology consulting firm in Dallas. And representing our retail majors is Brooklyn Dyson. Brooklyn is a member of Delta Gamma and Alpha Kappa Psi, and she's been named to the Dean's List. After graduation, she'll work for PepsiCo as a supply chain associate. Congratulations to our marketing and retail outstanding students.
Dr. Jason Ridge, Chair of the Department of Strategy, Entrepreneurship, and Venture Innovation, will present the Outstanding Student in Innovation and Entrepreneurship.
I'm proud to present the first ever Outstanding Student Award for our Entrepreneurship and Innovation major to Grace Gill. Grace is completing her degree magna cum laude, is a published Dean's Signature Scholar in the Honors College, and a two-time world record-holding 67.5 kilogram powerlifter. After graduation, she will continue working full-time with Startup Junkie as the operational manager for the Fuel Accelerator program in Bentonville. Congratulations.
This department that just presented is a new department we started in 2020. That's why there was only one student, brand new department. Dr. Brian Fugit, Chair of the J.B. Hunt Department of Supply Chain Management, will present our outstanding supply chain management students. How'd you like I said?
I'm pleased to present this year's outstanding undergraduate and master's supply chain management students. First, Megan Formwalt. Megan is double majoring in supply chain management and economics. She was the 2022 Presidential Scholar for the Walton College, an awesome scholar recipient, and served as president of Women Impacting Supply Chain Excellence. After graduation, she will be starting her career as a merchandising logistics manager at Sam's Club. Connor Kilgore. Connor has been named to the Chancellor's List every semester of college. He's a member of Beta Gamma Sigma and served as president of Kappa Alpha Order. He is currently interning at Tyson Foods and is seeking full-time employment opportunity there as well. Thanks. Derek Mitchell. Derek was a finalist at the Rams Operation Stimulus Supply Chain Challenge, an international team leader in Thailand with crew, and is graduating summa cum laude. After graduation, he will work as a customer logistics analyst at Kimberly-Clark. Yumi Nakajima. Yumi holds an associate's degree from Northwest Arkansas Community College and is a recipient of the Turn 2 into 4 scholarship, the University of Arkansas Academic Scholarship, and the Ruby B. Matthews Scholarship. She is currently in interview processes for full-time employment. Reagan White. Reagan is double majoring in supply chain management and economics. She has served as Vice President of Communications for Women Impacting Supply Chain Excellence. She's been awarded Outstanding Position Paper at National Model United Nations Conference and is an Awesome Excellence in Education Scholar recipient. After graduation, she will be starting Nestle's 4-year supply chain development program with her first rotation in Cleveland, Ohio. Now for our Masters of Science in Supply Chain Management outstanding student, Crystal Miller. Crystal's most important priorities are spending time with her family, getting outside and being active, and staying connected in her church. She has worked in the transportation industry for 16 years and is currently a director of sales at J.B. Hunt Transport, where she plans to continue and thrive in her career. Thank you, Crystal.
Dr. Adam Stoverink, who is a professor of management and also director of the MBA programs, will present our outstanding Master of Business Administration students.
I'm pleased to present this year's outstanding MBA students. Grace Crane, outstanding full-time Walton MBA student. Grace was named University of Arkansas Homecoming Queen in 2021, and Arkansas Alumni Association Senior of Significance in 2022, interned at Colgate-Palmolive and the American University of Rome, and was awarded Best Presenter at both the MBA SEC Case Competition and the inaugural Faith in the Workplace Competition. After graduation, Grace will move to Austin, Texas to work at Deloitte as a Business Technology Solutions Analyst in the Government and Public Service Division. Grace will also serve as a board member on the Walton MBA Alumni Advisory Board. Congratulations, Grace. Ashley Van Berwani, outstanding Walton Executive MBA student. Ashley is a member of Beta Gamma Sigma and has visited over 20 countries. Following our EMBA Global Immersion trip to Chile this summer, she will have been to every continent except Antarctica. After graduation, she will continue working as sales director for Sam's Club at Reckitt, where she oversees all hygiene brands. Ashley will also serve as a board member on the Walton MBA Alumni Advisory Board. Congratulations, Ashley.
The Walton College has chosen John and Stormey Collins as our Outstanding Entrepreneurs of the Year. They're joined tonight by their daughters Berkeley, family members Ramona, Retha, and close friends and colleagues. John and Stormey embody the entrepreneurial spirit as founder and co-founder, respectively, of 2 successfully acquired businesses. They make an incredible team. Their vision, leadership, and dedication are truly admirable. And in fact, they actually met here in the Walton College. They exhibit excellence, professionalism, innovation, and collegiality in all of their endeavors, and we're proud to call them alumni. Please help me congratulate John and Stormey Collins on the 2023 Entrepreneur of the Year Awards.
Good evening. Thank you, Dean Waller and the Walton College of Business for this incredible recognition. I'm truly grateful, not for just what this university means to me and how much I hold it in high regard, but also for what it represents in my journey as an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurship for the last 15 years, and what I've dedicated so much of my life to. To the students, 21 years ago, I was sitting in your very same seat, having just received an award as well. Life is funny like that. I think each of you are about 21 years old around that time, or right now. And it's funny that as you were being born, I was sitting in your seat receiving this award. I was ready to take on life's challenges and go and accomplish a bunch of crazy goals, had no idea how to achieve them, but I didn't let that stop me. I just continued on. Here's what I've learned. Life is a journey. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. I want to encourage you to remember the ups. Cherish those times because you'll need to rely on those good feelings in the times of the bads, the downs, the dips. But tonight's an up. Remember that. One last thing that I want to share with you, and that is the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. If you haven't heard it, you're in luck because I'm going to share it with you right now. Here's how it goes. You see, the Chinese bamboo tree starts out just like any other tree. For it to flourish, it needs nourishment. That's water, fertile soil, sunlight. And just like so many other trees, those are the things it needs. But unlike many other trees, in its first year, there's no visible sign of any activity. In its second year, there's also no visible growth above the soil. And in the third and fourth year, it's much the same. And then the ones that planted those seeds, they start to question, and they start to wonder if all their efforts are ever going to be rewarded. What's going on? But in the fifth year, something miraculous happens. That Chinese bamboo tree, it starts to grow, and man, does it grow. That tree grows to 80 feet tall in just 6 weeks. And it goes on to become one of the tallest trees in the forest. And they look at the tree and they say, wow, when did that happen? But what they don't understand is that things were happening under the surface. You just couldn't see it. You couldn't see it with the eyes. So you start to think about, what do you do with that? What does that mean? You have to continue on thinking about putting in the work and continuing, making deposits, because people are going to wonder, was that tree dormant for 4 years? Then in its fifth year, it miraculously started to grow? Or was that tree building an underground root system so that that could actually build a solid base so that it could grow and understand what its potential was in that 5th year and the years beyond. Remember those things, because you'll have times when you start to ask yourself, does all this really matter? Everything we're doing here, all this passion I have, all this work that I'm putting in, why didn't I get the job or why didn't I get the promotion? I want you to think about that bamboo tree when you start pondering those questions, because those things will happen for you. Just as the bamboo tree broke through and became one of the pinnacle trees in all the forest. It will happen for you. Perhaps it'll be 21 years from now, we'll see you again and celebrate your success again. I want to thank my mother, Retha Collins. I want to thank you for showing me what true dedication, education, a level head, and truly what breaking through the glass ceiling truly means. Thank you for believing in me with all the crazy ideas I told you about that I was going to do. I will never be able to repay you. And to Stormey Collins, my wife, who I did, as Dean Waller mentioned, I met in the stairwell, we bumped into each other, locked eyes, and she's been beside me during this journey for the last 22 years. Thank you for being an amazing mother to Berkeley and Xander. Thank you for believing in me. Many times I was questioning myself. Thank you to Rick Sauls. About 8 years ago, at a restaurant that will remain unnamed right now, Rick mentioned to me an idea, a guy who had a little bit of knowledge around Amazon, and Rick, who understood agency life and how to code a little bit better than I. Rick, we would not be where we are today without you. You're like a brother to me. Thank you so much. To Stephanie Hammett, thank you for seeing something in Stormey and I 7 years ago that made you say, hey, this makes sense for me to upend everything I'm doing right now in Virginia and move here to Northwest Arkansas and invest in us and go on this journey with us. You're truly amazing. To the rest of my team here, thank you so much for coming out. Sam, Kristen, Maddie, Shelby, Taylor, Michael, thank you guys so much for believing in me, going on this mission with me, of leveling the playing field for all sellers and vendors. Thank you so, so much. And to Dean Waller, thank you for being an example of what a true leader is. I know this university is truly going to miss you. I know you're not leaving, but they're going to miss so much that you've done for this university. And to the Walton College of Business, thank you so much for this honor. Go Hogs.
Good evening. Thanks again, Dean Waller, Walton staff, students, alumni, fellow honorees. Good evening. Thanks for being here and thanks for being engaged in this event. This honor means a lot to John and I, as he's very eloquently described, not the least of which because we met here. That's definitely the fact known, hopefully by everybody now. And we had classes together, and we even sat in personal finance and made a list, wrote down a list of our top 10 shared goals that we had. And one of those goals on that list was to work together someday. And so after separate careers, we finally are able to do that, and it's been very rewarding. And as you can imagine, after 20 years, I could share stories for days and lessons that we've learned, ways that we've succeeded, ways that we've failed, and how we're still growing. Obviously, we're all still growing and learning. Suffice it to say, being an entrepreneur, succeeding, thriving, it takes obviously a lot of work. It takes a lot of sacrifice, and it takes persistence. We said that word earlier, persistence. But what I'm really thankful to be here is to be able to talk about something that I don't want you guys to overlook, and that is a critical thread that can really hold together the fabric of anything that you choose to do in life, and that's your people. And for us, we've had great people. For us, I think we have amassed, from my standpoint, one of the scrappiest and dedicated teams I've ever been a part of. You guys have, some of you have followed us through 3 companies, and that's just amazing. Thank you guys for believing in us. Thank you for stepping out in faith multiple times to advance this journey with us. I'm so proud of each of you and so thankful that you're here today. We have great friends. We've had great friends who've been so patient and still are. We haven't been around a lot. We have a crazy schedule, but you guys didn't give up. You keep cheering for us. You keep inviting us to things, even though there's a lot of no's at times. And so we really appreciate you, and thank you guys for being here in this moment with us. To our mom, thank you for your cheering us on, for your belief in us, your encouragement, your understanding of what it takes, all the juggling as a working parent, and for cheering for the wins. You were always the loudest, and your belief has always been the deepest and strongest, so you're the best. Our son Xander's not here. He's actually running and competing in the conference track meet at Rogers this evening. But with Xander and Berkeley, we had our kids who definitely sacrificed as well. So over the decade and a half they've been around, they've stuffed envelopes, they've packaged items to case pack new shipments, they've put together office furniture, they've moved and cleaned office spaces, and when we moved offices, they've taken themselves to practices, they've gotten up when John and I have been traveling, got to work or got to school on time. They've done all those things. And so they understood the assignment. And the assignment is that it's a team effort. And we only get to where we're going when we each show up every day doing the thing over and over. And so great job, Berkeley, keep being great. So finally, what I'd close with is I want to encourage all of you to find people and surround yourself with people who encourage you. Find those people who encourage you and believe in you deeply. And it's about quality over quantity, right? And when you find them, treasure them, thank them, and remember this African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Thanks, guys.
Now we will recognize the university and college student awards. Will all students receiving these university and college awards please come forward and line up to my left. Presidential scholarships are awarded annually to one rising senior in each college. This award signifies outstanding achievement within each student's college and is among the highest made by the University of Arkansas. The recipient of this award is chosen by the Office of the Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. The recipient for the Walton College is Sergio Lopez. Sergio is an economics major. He won the National Model United Nations Outstanding Delegate Award and is recipient of the Honors College Student Research Grant Scholarship. He plans to graduate in December, after which he wants to complete an internship while applying for graduate school in economics. As you heard earlier, a number of students recognized this evening are members of Beta Gamma Sigma, the National Academic Honor Society in Business. The Beta Gamma Sigma faculty sponsor, Susan Bristow, will present the Beta Gamma Sigma Award. Could you please come forward?
This year's Beta Gamma Sigma Award recipient is Reagan White. Reagan White was previously recognized as one of our outstanding supply chain students and served as treasurer of Beta Gamma Sigma this academic year. Congratulations, Reagan.
The Sam M. Walton College of Business Student Leadership Award is presented to a senior business major who's demonstrated exemplary student leadership throughout his or her academic career in the Walton College. I'm pleased to announce that this year's recipient is Jennifer No. Jen is a marketing major and has been highly involved in many campus activities and multiple internships. Some of the highlights of her time here include being a recipient of the Generations Bank Fleischer Scholarship and serving as a Walton social media ambassador and co-leader of the Future Women Business Leaders Mentorship Program. She's currently in the process of selecting between 2 companies in Northwest Arkansas for post-graduation employment. Congratulations. We would now like to recognize our senior scholars and our first-ranked senior scholars who have exhibited exceptional performance. Our senior scholars have maintained a 4.0 GPA throughout their time here, while completing at least half of their degree work at the University of Arkansas. Kaylin Aldridge. Kaylin was previously recognized as one of our outstanding management students. Alice Barbosa. Alice was recognized as one of our previous outstanding finance students. Megan Formwalt was recognized as an outstanding supply chain student. Elizabeth Franklin was previously recognized as one of our outstanding finance students. Connor Kilgore was previously recognized as one of our outstanding supply chain management students. Nate Kleipass, Nate was previously recognized as one of our outstanding finance students. Daniel Kuhl, Daniel was recognized as one of our outstanding finance students. Derek Mitchell, previously one of the outstanding supply chain students. Maggie Moore, outstanding marketing. Yuki Nakajima, previously supply chain. Erica Roberts, accounting. J.P. Schultz is double majoring in accounting and finance. He's a student success center tutor, new student orientation leader, and resident assistant. After graduation, he will work as a product controller analyst at Goldman Sachs in Salt Lake City, Utah. Hannah Strombaum, finance. James Wallace, economics. And Reagan White, supply chain management and Beta Gamma Sigma. Let's congratulate them. Our first-ranked senior scholars have maintained a 4.0 GPA while completing all of their collegiate coursework exclusively at the University of Arkansas. First-ranked senior scholars, please come to the podium to be recognized. Mitchell Atungulu, Marketing. Reese Hodgson, Information Systems. The Outstanding Graduating Senior is a very significant award that is chosen by the faculty of the college. This award is given to students who have been exemplary in their scholarship and leadership. The 2023 Outstanding Graduating Senior is Reese Hodgson, who has also been He's also been recognized tonight as an outstanding information systems student, a first-ranked senior scholar. In addition to what you learned earlier about Reese, he's originally from England and moved to Arkansas to pursue his degree, undergraduate degree, served as vice chair of my student advisory board, and enjoys experimenting with new software and programming languages. And if you will recall, he's completing a bachelor's degree with 3 separate majors, all with a 4.0 GPA. Congratulations, Reese. Tonight has been a special night for the college. We're privileged to recognize our outstanding alumni and especially our students. However, none of this would be possible without the support of families and friends that you provide to these award recipients. For your years of support and encouragement are evidenced by their accomplishments. We're pleased you're here tonight to share with your loved ones the achievement. If you're a family member or friend of one of these remarkable students, please stand. Well done, family members and friends, well done. It's my privilege tonight to award the Alumni Achievement Award to Mr. Ed Wilson. He's joined this evening by his wife, Leslie. Would you stand, Leslie? His son, Royce. Royce, you can stand. And other family members. Ed is the kind of alumnus that our students should strive to be. From a small town in Arkansas roots, he's been truly remarkable in his career in the media industry through intelligence, vision, and hard work. In addition to his career success, Ed has served on numerous boards and committees over the years. He continues to pay it forward at the Walton College as well by serving on my advisory board and continuously supporting our initiatives. Ed has lived the values of excellence, professionalism, innovation, and collegiality throughout his career and provides a source of inspiration for our students today. It is our honor to recognize your achievements. We are grateful and proud to call you a friend and alumnus. Please help me celebrate one of Walton College's most outstanding alumni with the Lifetime Achievement Award, Mr. Ed Wilson.
Well, needless to say, I'm honored and humbled to be here tonight. The people that I just saw across that stage are going to change the world. And I hope you believe in yourselves, because I know this university and Dean Waller believe in you. I met Dean Waller in the fall of 2016. I was pretty active and involved at another university. And he said to me, well, you've got to get involved at Walton. And I went, oh, I don't have time. And his convincing me to come back to a place that I love so much has really changed my life, because it is special, and it's very special people. Now, he didn't tell me it was a Lifetime Achievement Award. Heck, that just means I'm the oldest guy up here. I still think that I'm you, John, you, Stormy. I mean, that's, you're doing wonderful things. So with the Lifetime Achievement Award, I said, okay, I've got to look back and I got to say, why did I get this? What made me different? How could I be so lucky? Well, one of the things that I didn't get to pick were my parents. And like many people in here tonight, my parents sacrificed and worked extremely hard for me to be able to get a degree here. Because of that, they opened the window and they let me look out, and they gave me an opportunity. I was also very blessed to have mentors throughout my career. I met a guy that some of the older people in the room might remember named Dale Nicholson when I was a senior here. And Dale introduced me to the world of media. And I left Rison, Arkansas when I graduated and moved to New York. And every night I called Dale. And I go, God, I got to come home. I'm just not sure I can do this. He said, you're not going anywhere. You're gonna do what you're gonna do and leave your mark on the world. You've got to do the same thing. And I'll talk about that in a minute, but giving back is what the world's all about. I will tell you that probably the best day of my life was when I met my wife, Leslie. And forgive me for getting emotional, but the 14th of May will be my 40th anniversary. And I will tell you this, and Stormy and John, you both talked about it. It's a journey. There are a lot of good days and there's some bad days. And you gotta have the right partner. And I was very blessed with the right partner, and we've had fun along the journey. I will tell you something though, I'm not ready to go off into the sunset. I'm ready to do it again and have some fun doing it. And my new venture, okay, ChatGPT, I used it. I'm kidding. No, we're good. But I like to recreate myself in business. I think it's kind of fun, and about every 5 to 6 years, you get to do something different with a different company. Well, this recreation, I'm getting to do it with a partner that's smarter than me and that I've known since the day it was born, and it's my son. And it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be difficult. But difficult, if it weren't difficult, everybody would do it. So the one thing I would say to you as you graduate, and as you start to look and decide what you want to do, it's mentor people, help people. You have friends that are in high school or junior high, and help them, but also be willing to be mentored. I spent the first part of the week at a very special event up in Bentonville called the Unity Conference that a young man who graduated from Walton a couple of years ago started, John Gators. It was really enlightening. And the one thing we all share is that we're lucky. We get to live in a country that we have our freedoms, and we get to give back, and we get to thrive. But the one thing that you can do that will make us all happy and make you happy is wake up every morning and do something that you love and give back. I've been fortunate to do that for 42 years, and I hope I get to do it for another 30 or 40. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Matt, you are incredible. I would say that everyone here owes you a tremendous amount of gratitude for what you've given, and you and Suzanne. And we're lucky to call ourselves graduates of the Walton School of Business. Thank you.
Wasn't this great? It's always amazing to me to see all of the accomplishments of these students and our alumni. It's amazing. Thank you to all the staff who made this come together tonight. There's a lot that goes into putting things like this together, and even deciding who gets what awards. There's a lot of processes and committees involved in that. But on behalf of the Sam Walton College of Business, I want to thank each one of you for taking time to come and be with us tonight to celebrate the achievements of these students and our alumni. And we will see you at commencement, May 13th, 12:30 p.m. at Bud Walton Arena. And we're about to completely fill Bud Walton Arena now. I don't know what we're going to do. Have to go to the stadium, I guess, next. But anyway, thank you for your support, and good night.